Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today I'm going to talk about Alibaba, stock ticker BABA. It's just like Amazon, but the Amazon of China. And it's currently trading at 19% below its fair value based on free cash flow, which is the amount of money that you have on hand to invest in your business. The snowflake says the future looks bright, it's undervalued, and it's healthy. No dividend, and the past has been rocky. Earnings are forecast to grow, according to the latest data, 18%. Alibaba is profitable, so its PE is 26x, 26 times its earnings. And here's peers. There's Amazon, and this is where they're getting that it's undervalued. Alibaba, Etsy, interesting chart. This is why I like Simply Wall Street, is the graphics. I'm a simple person, and I like a pretty picture. Current PE for Alibaba, this is where it's a fair PE should be around 34, so this is good. It's undervalued according to this analysis, and based on free cash flow, it should be trading at about 114. Will it get there in the next year? Hey, this is what the future growth looks like. We'd like to see that kind of curve, but there is some talk about delisting. There's the current chart. It's been going down since at least January, and here's what Seeking Alpha has to say about it. There has been a sell-off. Jack Ma, which is stepping away from the Ant Group, he's been having some trouble, political trouble in China. They're thinking that delisting fears are overblown. My wife is Chinese, so I like Chinese companies. And this analyst believes that the Alibaba is very undervalued, and I do too. But this might be a long-term play. We're in a not recession. Looking at TradingView, we see a drastic rise and then a drastic drop. And this is on a weekly. So each bar is a week's worth of data. And we had the last few weeks, it's been dropping again. Looked like it was going to take a rise, and now it's dropping again. And this week we see a green bar. Let's switch to the daily. Now each bar is worth a day's worth of data. Down, that was where we see the week's worth of data. And now we're seeing the last couple of days bounce up. Earnings coming up. I decided to take a long-term play, ignoring delisting. The RSI looked like it came back around. The stochastic came back around. The MACD is below the zero line. That's the time to take a long. And I think this is a long play, and I decided to take a long out to 2024. And I'm betting that this stock, based on the fact that it's seriously undervalued, will go 20% increase by 2024. And while it might go down a little bit, I'm hoping that it won't go down past my stop loss, which is about 12%. 12% stop loss, I'm hoping. Let's see if I can put an option play together that costs me maybe about $500 or less, and play this long to 2024. Looking at it, put broken wing. And by the way, this is Option Strat. It's an analytical tool, a simulator that lets you plan out your trades. Then you can go to whatever broker you're using. I use OmniBroker, and sell 2 puts and buy 2 puts. And I just did this trade and received $243. So, as long as this trade, based on the fact that I sold 2 puts and bought 2 puts, my break even, as long as this trade stays above $92, and it's at 95 now, so I have a little bit of slope. It can lose 3%, and I still won't lose any money, but my stop loss is 12. Remember, I want to try to get out at 12%. As long as this stock stays above 92.50, I'm going to have a win. And if it expires in this area here, I have a bigger win. But if it hangs around this 100 mark, I can always take some profit. If it gets hit around 100 anytime during the trade, that's when it likes it. 100. That's my 2 sell price strikes. And I sold those 2 strikes for $25.50. Times 2, that's. Got a credit in my pocket of $242. And my max loss is $250. Win $250, lose $250. So it's like a slot machine. Pull the lever and see what comes. Of course, I'd like to take a profit earlier, and I've set this thing at 20%. That's where I want to take my profit, and I can take profit anytime it reaches that. And $60 on a $240, that's better than 20%. Of course, I could let it ride and receive the max, but I usually take profit early if it reaches my 20%. That's my target, and 12% is my stop loss. I'm trying to only lose about $40. $40 to make 60. That's a good risk reward. I'm winning more than I'm losing. Of course, these kind of trades get away from you a little bit, but a broken wing is easy to manage and to adjust them as the trade progresses. 20% is 115. Will it get up to 115 in the next 2 years? Are we truly in a recession? Will the recession hurt China as well? Or if we are in a recession, will China be better equipped to handle it? Anyway, I'm willing to risk $250 to make 20% of my investment over the next 2 years, hopefully. And we'll see what happens. We got earnings, and popular opinion is you don't trade around earnings, but I'm going to take the chance and pull the lever, and I did. What do you think of this trade? Please leave a comment below. Like what you're doing, and happy trading. Before I let you go, I want to tell you that we have a free Discord out there with some singles. This is a trend singles. It tells you if it's trending up or down or no trend. And this gives you some ideas for your RSI, your MACD, and your stochastic RSI. Also, my trading view settings are out there. And this allows you to develop your own strategy and system. You must do your own due diligence. I'm not advising for anything. I've developed my system, and you need to develop yours. Once you've done that, you'll have a winning system for life. For those that need a little more, we have a 3-indicator strategy where the MACD, the stochastic, and the RSI all occur at the same time. Gives a stronger signal, and I have a trade listing out there along with the trades and their profits. This is for the price of a cup of coffee. Consider joining, consider sharing, consider engaging. Happy trading. Make sure you make a comment and like this video and subscribe. We'll catch you on the flip. Let's make some money.